I was in New York about 3 years. I studied for 2 years and I worked for a year. Yeah, it was a good experience. And Fordham's what they call an Ivy League Catholic school in the East. And they have 2 campuses, one in Manhattan, one in the Bronx. And I was in the Bronx. And it was a different life. I mean, I had my car stolen in the Bronx. We had a shootout in our backyard, and somebody tried to break into our apartment. I was living in an apartment building with 2 priests from Canada, one from Calgary and one from Winnipeg. And the one in Winnipeg left and got married to one of the sociology students. But the other priest and I, this was during the wild times of the 60s when there was a lot of, things were unsettled in the church, and you know, a lot of our friends were getting married. And I remember one time we went out to dinner with about 7 priests from Canada. And we're all betting who would get married first. And the 2 guys they picked to get married first are the only 2 guys that remained. But that was, you know, the Vatican Council had happened, 1963 to 68, and the wind of change. And so there was a lot of, you know, thought that priests would be allowed to get married. And so there, you know, it was an interesting time, also a painful time. You know, the stories and the journeys of some of the people. And it was a time of Woodstock and you know, the time of Vietnam. And so it was an interesting time to be in New York. And I mean, I remember after I was leaving New York, I was riding the subway, and I had a notebook in my hands, and I just wrote down 1 word or 2 words in columns. And by the time I got off the subway, I had about 3 columns of different things that had happened while I was there. And I kept a journal for a long time. And then my younger sister died, and I burned them all.
Oh, really?
Didn't want anybody to read them. But it was an exciting time, and met a lot of interesting people. And I love musicals, and I love theater. So, you know, I'd go to at least 1 musical a month down there. And we get university, we get certain discounts for theater. And so that was a lot of fun.